Who wants to talk about some fucking enlightenment?
I don't think you taught.
Oh my god. Sorry.
What's
who,
up, guys?
who is this? Is this?
This is entertainment, you know.
Who are we talking to? You have a
It's
name?
Eric.
Oh, jeez, really?
Really, yeah. What's up, guys? Shit was getting a little serious there. Thought I'd come in and see what we can do. Fuck around with you guys, have some fun. Maybe make some shit disappear on you in the moment. Ugh, okay. Some fucking enlightenment, guys. What are we going to talk about? Getting over shit?
So who is this?
It's Eric. Channeling Eric.
Really?
Ah,
Yeah.
Eric.
Wow.
Okay.
What's
That's
up?
why he.
How are you
That's
doing,
why he's
Eric?
bringing. Yeah, that's why he's bringing the fuck word, F word. I mean. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, Eric, have you done any good farts lately? No comment? Is he even there?
Right, let it go, let it fucking A. That's what's really fun. There was intense energy in there. Yeah. Oh,
I got a question. Eric.
When don't
People
you
up
have a
there.
question? When
People
don't
up-
you have a question?
I always do. People though, when they cross over, they don't use the F word much, do they?
What the fuck you talking about? They do what they want. There's no limits.
But the fuck word is not. The F word is not being used that much, is it?
Maybe not in your experience, but we hear it all the fucking time in ours.
That's why I'm surprised, you know.
Well, a lot of things surprise you.
Yeah, it does, of course. Every day I'm surprised with Ivan Teller news coming in all the time. So nothing ceases to amaze me nowadays. So tell us.
What is it within yourself that you find amazement?
In myself?
Yeah.
No.
No,
Like
I'm
what?
asking you.
Like what?
Well, I'm asking you. What amazes you about yourself?
Right now, I'm a cheerful person. This is one good part about me. Good-hearted. I have no negativity unless when I see negativity about me, I go crazy. You know, why are people thinking that way? You know?
You immediately turn into repeating actions, expecting the same results, and it never changes. That's what happens.
I hate that. I really do. I want to change all the time. Repetitive is too.
Hate is a heavy idea. You truly hate this? This is something that brings rage to you? This is something that just removes you completely from unified ideas of love, of unconditional love, acceptance, and understanding?
Yeah.
It is this easy to shake your ideas, to shake your belief structures?
You know what I mean? The old same, don't want to use the word again, old same structure, you know? Same old pattern.
Same old bullshit.
Yeah. So that really annoys me, you know?
Well, you're just annoying yourself. You're choosing to annoy yourself. Start thinking about different shit. Talk about different shit. Do different shit.
That's what we're doing.
Start with doing different shit. Get out of the house more. Walk around more, you know.
Oh, my goodness. I wish I could walk as easily as you guys in a different world, you know? We're a bit limited here. We have so many limitations where I am, you know? We don't drive for women. We don't walk that much. We're so bothered, you know? We have limitations in our world.
There are ways to massage and release from these limitations. An idea is just spending your time in finding and focusing and doing those. Focus on releasing from ideas of limitation.
True. This is why
Simple.
I'm here, you know? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Say fuck more.
It's not my nature. That's not in my nature that much, you know?
Well, you aren't going to find out what you really prefer and what you really don't unless you go do some shit, break some eggs to make a fucking omelet, you know?
I hate eggs also, you know?
You use that word a whole lot. There's a lot of that. Yeah, there's a lot of that in you. There's a lot of that in you right now. It's heavy. This is almost making my hands fall right to the core of the earth right now.
Oh my goodness. You see, I don't eat eggs. If you mention eggs, it's not my kind of food. That's why. I have an allergy of eggs, you see?
There's a symbolism in that. Really, be open, reflecting on what is it about the egg? Is it the shape? Is it the taste?
No. The taste. When I was a kid, my dad broke a raw egg, and he just swallowed it. And when he did that, he goes, he loved it. And I go, what is that? I thought it was an ice cream or so, you know? So I did the same thing, and I was going, you know?
I noticed that you said you recognized his love of it. Maybe you learn to reflect on this part, seeing that your father found enjoyment out of it. Just because you don't perceive enjoyment doesn't mean someone doesn't. Maybe see if that helps in some ways. I don't know, just something to play with.
No, I was a kid. If someone says for food, you think it's all going to be like an ice cream or so. So I thought it was going to be an ice cream-like thing. When it came down, it was wobbly, you know? So it wobbled me off. So since that day, I can't take eggs in.
Not in my experience. When I hear people say, I just think someone made a noise.
Like I can have it in hidden stuff, like a cake or anything else, but not obvious, you know?
Kind of petty shit to kind of focus on.
Well, forget about the eggs now. Let's talk about something beautiful.
Exactly. There we go. Now you're catching on. Shit like that, Noah. Shit like that.
Yeah, exactly. It pulls you down for nothing. Forget it, man.
Yeah, see there. See, now it's getting lighter. There we go. Now you're
it's lighter.
You're getting lighter. There you go. Now you're getting back into the heart a little more. There you go.
You know how you look like now when you're coming through JC? You look like Jesus because he has a halo light on top of him. So he looks like Jesus right now. I'm looking at Jesus.
That's my boy. That's my dude.
Okay. Send him my love.
Oh. It's already in there with you. It's with you.
Really?
It's always with you. Every human being is a brother or sister of Christ.
Yes.
Each one of you is a ray of cosmic Christ consciousness. It's just whether you resonate with that idea or not. And however you resonate, it doesn't mean you got to be walking on water, multiplying bread, and all this shit. That doesn't mean you are Christ or cosmic Christ. It's more the idea of the unconditional love. I mean, this dude was the type of dude that someone could come and slap him in the face, and he'd turn his cheek and let him slap him, and then like give him a piece of bread and fish and talk with him, give him some wine and kick it with him. See, like, you know, like why'd you slap me like that, man? Like, what is there something I could do to, you know, maybe not have you just walking up and slapping people? This is a different dude, different thinking, you know, and it's just it's an open time for his vibration. And there's many of you that will awaken not only him, but there are feminine human beings that have come into Gaia that are also cosmic Christ consciousness. Joan of Arc was one. Mother Teresa.
Yeah, Diana. What about Diana? I feel so. Lady D.
We're seeing beautiful. We see beautiful love, but we aren't seeing the idea, a super resonant idea of her idea and the conduit's idea and my idea. Beautiful light, but there is hers just was expressed in a different vibration.
When I see so many people collected around certain entities like Princess Diana, Mother Teresa, certain individuals in planet Earth, like Oprah Winfrey. What have they been in their past life? There may have been something extraordinary. That's why people are so, magnetized to them. Is there something behind that?
When stars align to make special star beings, amazing shit happens.
I feel there's something behind that, Like there's been something extraordinary. That's why they have a magnet,
What is it about this idea that is relevant to your experience? How can this idea benefit your experience when you reflect on it in meditation in the future?
Just being a genuine, pure entity, pure being,
Well, it's one thing to say it and preach it. It's another thing to go out and do it and apply it.
I hope I'm doing it and I'm applying it, I suppose. Because in me, people, when they talk to me, they say, you have a good heart, you're a good heart person. I go, thank God, it's being felt and touched by them. So I want to take advantage of that and use it to the mass consciousness in the future.
Beautiful. See, things like this assist with clarifying, refining one's intention, because with the way things are spoken, things aren't structured real well, so it can really negate and neutralize and stop the momentum the way things are spoken. So when humans learn to express from the heart, straight from the heart outwards, just projecting from the heart, like almost as if a mouth opens up in your heart.
Exactly.
From your chest, and you start speaking from it,
Exactly. Yes.
This is what's going to be really important in the coming times. Being like bullshit detectors, being able to be intention detectors. You can, when you shake someone's hand or you see them, you can be like, ooh, this vibration is, just food for thought. Just food for thought. You might want to, do what you do with that. Yeah, allow people to gain their own ideas through their own experiences rather than tainting it with an opinion of others from other experience. Gaining experience, then in that experience, it's not so you're able to remove yourself from judgment, if you will. You're able to detach and perceive things in a non-personalized manner. And when you're doing this, you're raising into your natural 5D state, which is unified, unconditional love, forgiveness, acceptance, understanding. And with that comes the understandings. With that comes the patience, and with the patience comes the wisdom of self. And then you learn to become a more pure, honest, true reflection of yourself. And this all comes about from every single experience that you have with loved ones, even someone on the street. All experiences are truly neutral. There is no bad, there is no good. It's all just white and gray in spirit. Well, pardon, in the perception in this reading, in this now moment, it's pretty white, pretty gray. But it's feeling like this is more a representation of the coming together, the coming together of the energies right now. The light's one, if you will. If you want to think of, win and losing, so much light has been pouring in, and it's coming in so fast that there's no way the darkness can really stay dark. Once the light comes through it, then it becomes a different shade of gray. It becomes a different color, just depending on the perceiver. It's truly gray, white, It's just us as an individual expression of the 12 rays. That's where we get the perception of what we're experiencing in the physical realm.
Hi, Eric with the K. My name is Amy.
What's happening?
Hi, this is my first time on Hangout, so I'm really excited that you came through. First of all, I want to tell you, I just think your mother, Elisa, is adorable. She reminds me of my own mom.
Much.
And also, can you tell me, have you visited me at all?
Yeah.
You have?
Yes.
Can you tell me if I have any entities or spirit guides around?
I bring some friends to the party sometimes too.
Okay.
You see some Pleiadian energy. See this interesting flickering around Mirren energy. Okay. There's a fairly strong resonance with the Mirren idea after expressing it. Very strong, very strong core, like just deeply heart-centered, deeply heart-centered. There's a very strong Mirren moving parallel to, in a flowing fashion, in a figure 8 between Mirren and Pleiadian energy, with a projection down to Gaia.
And would you have any messages for me or knowledge to pass to me?
This is a very deep well of knowledge, this connection. This is, you can keep on going into it and you will just continue to find new information and new information and new information. This is almost a well and a fountain of simply beautiful energies, beautiful co-creative energies.
Thank you.
Thank you. Who's next?
Ray, then you want to go? While we wait for that question, Eric, do you miss going to the bathroom?
Oh man. You know. Yeah, you know what? You know, there's times where, you know, it does feel pretty good when you just crank out, drop a fat deuce, and then you just have that feeling of like, whoa, man, that was, whoo. And you just have that release, it's just it's another form of releasing. So I mean, if you don't like to release and let things go, then I mean, you probably aren't going to enjoy it. But yeah, it was one of the things that I like that question. Yeah, it's one of the things that's overlooked in the human experience. The releasing of the bullshit, of the human shit, of the human experience shit. Isn't it funny how people can like almost enjoy their own farts or their own smells and stuff too? That's an interesting human thing. Spirit and aliens really get learn to laugh at that one, if you will.
Is it Raven Starbird? She has a question. Oh, she wants to ask it herself. I'll ask it for her. She's asking about her ex. Should I give up on him and just move on?
You don't allow yourself the space that you are feeling you need. You're doing yourself a disservice. You are living in limitation. If it's real, it'll cycle back. Allow yourself to fall in love with yourself. Learning that you are both sides to one coin, and learning to love every part of that coin. What's going to end up happening is you're going to end up attracting. You're going to have to take applications, put it that way. You're going to be taking applications. And if you want to limit yourself, it's free will. It's free will. However, allowing some time for some space for growth, for expansion of your spirit, of your heart, of your mind.
Mark, you have a question, or you want to read that off, or?
I'll take it.
You want me to read it? Rainey says, I can't wait to read your book. I pre-ordered it.
Thank you. Mom did an amazing job with this, along with the website and everything else she does. It's truly amazing, not only the work that the effort that she puts out. It almost brings me back to a feeling of being alive and flesh again at times. During the channeling process, and then being able to actually interact with the brothers and sisters still physically here. Earlier when Sister Amy mentioned about my mother, just Ariel just was overtaken with emotion, just which was being felt, just the intensity of that love and that appreciation and gratitude. It's very special. And again, thank you for all the support. And I'll continue on my end. Doing my thing, playing my pranks, and bringing a little bit of fucking enlightenment here and there.
Yeah, do you have a message for us?
What's that one? How's that like line going? That Dre and Snoop Dogg song when Nate Dogg comes in at the end. Hey, 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 hey. Smoke divine herb and get enlightened every day. But make sure you call my energies in first so I can bask around in it and whatnot, And have some nachos. I like nachos.
Smoke weed every day, is that the one?
Nah, I just mess around. I mean, if that's what you prefer, do it. On that note, though, love the plant. It's very receptive to one's intentions, one's simply putting your herb, let's say it's in your bag, your jar, whatever. So you get a couple crystals, like 3 crystals. And I'm getting the message of like at least 3 crystals. And build just like a little triangle grid around it. And then just using your wonderful hand chakras, just in your heart and your higher heart and your mind, and also out loud really speaks it and vibrates it into it. Invoking the violet flame, the transmutation, to transmute any energies that were absorbed during the growth process, if you will. Let's say if the grower was kind of greedy, was just doing it for money, or had this or this going, some of those things get picked up on. So if you call in using something like the violet flame, holy fire, white light, the diamond consciousness, something to purify the spirit of it, and then putting in your true heartfelt gratitude and appreciation for the people that grew it. Maybe someone gave you some money so you could buy it, or you worked to make your own money to go buy it or whatnot, or maybe someone bought it and gave it to you, whatever. Just spread the love, maybe you want to expand upon an experience. Maybe you want to connect with me or with an angel or with part of your star family. Stating this intention and programming that into the crystals and the grid, and that just simply programs in through intention as you're doing this. And it'll shift it immediately, but the longer you live it in there, the more it'll just assist with it. And this is something that you can do with, a lot of substances, any substance, actually. Tell yourself that you're putting God in there, and eliminate ideas of negative reactions to your decision, to your actions. Learning that if it's something that you really enjoy and it's something that you prefer, and that it's good for your experience, you're able to create a loophole and make it a tool of ascension. However, it really pays dividends to be very conscious and be very genuine. Not flippant emotions type thing. I mean, after you've been the conduit, in his experience, has seen that when he's gotten away from doing his blessings and whatnot, or following it and re-intentioning it and strengthening it, it can it just helps. Let's stop there simply. With your food, with your water, let's say you have to take medications, still smoke cigarettes, or you smoke cigarettes, just whatever. It's an idea. I know a lot of you do things like this, even saying grace before dinner. You know, this is that too. You know, it's just applying it to different aspects of your life and of your experience. Someone asked about antidepressants yesterday. This is someone that if they would like to chit chat, they can call my energy in, and I'll come in and do my best to assist with that. For my experience was riddled with I have similar experience with those things.
Anybody have a question?
Shoot. Is there a question, or should I not?
It doesn't look like it's getting late too, so if you have any last words for us, or any fart jokes or anything you got?
These draconians around you, bro. You're good. You're good.
Okay, good. Yeah, I have negative ones too, apparently, but positive ones.
I mean, these benevolent ones, like they're like, think of it as like a ghetto pass, as like a hood pass. You know what I mean? Like yes. You can't go into a Crip neighborhood unless you have your hood pass. Like that's kind of like your draconian hood pass. If you
yes.
Will.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like
they got you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a family around me, I feel.
Yeah. So it's just it's more just getting adjusted and used to having even the parts of the family that you love but you might not like.
Yeah.
That kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
But in the core, they feel you and perceive you as them, and since that's there, that no matter what is the core to them, and it's love, So if it came down to hurting you or helping you, when you work with them and communicate with them and learn to remain neutral, not taking things personal, and feeling like, it's a real intense energy, it is. But when you're able to transcend the idea that everything's evil and bad and da-da-da-da, and everything really is just all love, then
yes,
it brings it in as such. So if you welcome in as love rather than perceiving them as negativity, you're going to do yourself a lot more good working with love.
Yes.
Cool. Thank you, guys.
Hello, Eric. I have one last question, if that's okay.
Sure.
Can you pick up on the entities that are around me at the moment? if that's okay.
HDTTY. HDTTY 4V 11789. Like something that kind of looks like this, like oh, figure eight. Yep, that's what it is. Figure eight with like eyes in it. There we go. Yeah.
Wow, I'm not sure what to make of that.
just what's coming through. Reflect with it, feel it, see where that goes in a later now moment. See how it blossoms.
Okay, thank you for that.
Thank you.
Can I also ask a quick question, Eric?
Yeah.
This is Shin. I just got outside and I was looking at the cloud, and there was this flipping kind of object flying, and it was like flipping, and I was like looking at it and couldn't figure out what it is, and maybe I could take a movie or something and reach to my bag, and I kind of lost it, so I don't know what it is. But could you tap in and tell me what was it? Maybe it was the balloon, or I don't know. But from my distance to me to cloud and the size of that object flipping, I don't know what it is.
An elemental, a lightning elemental. The closest idea, feeling some type of like electric and elemental type energy that had some consciousness to it.
I see. Interesting. Thank you very much.
Kind of like a thought form manifestation.
Ah, I see.
Some connection with the crown chakra in like this area, and it almost feels as if like there's activity going on right here, and then like the activity that was going on in this area was almost like it was like being reflected visually for you in the cloud. That's just how both of us are interpreting the experience as we feel it in our perception.
Okay, thank you very much. That's interesting. Thanks.
Yeah, well, I've got a quick one too, Eric, before you go. Did you tap on my energy also and see if there's an entity called Orion about me?
I didn't even need to say anything. The computer just clicked, and that's confirmation right there.
Wow! Thank you very much. I was reading a book about channeling, and the entity is called Orion. So every time I read the book, the spirit in the room really lights up, you know? I'm on the verge, and I feel it very strongly.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So tell me, when is it
universe
coming?
Answer. You get your own confirmation and validations from the universe. You just gotta be aware from, okay?
Uh-huh. I'm getting used to it.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Can you say anything more?
Unless anyone has questions.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Rainy asks, who is my mom and me in different lives?
In a different life, you were your mom and she was the son? I mean, the way Earth's experience kind of works, things mirror and get mirrored, and then end up being polar opposite, so as to bring to bring forth the best alignments for bringing balance to the soul. So if you were like Hitler in a past life, then you're probably going to end up helping save 6 million lives and, you know, stop war and create world peace. That type of idea is kind of what's coming through. If you're just a really good, unconditionally loving, neutral being, then you just come as a more strong, intensely powerful, neutral, stronger being, you know?
I have one more question. Do you see any blockages in me?
Have you been told that you don't receive compliments and gifts very well?
Something like that in the past.
Okay. We're feeling like energy on the left-hand side, which is the receiving area usually, and it's along the back of the arm and the back of the leg and whatnot. It feels like it's not a blockage. It's just a resistance to receiving your own. It's really your own love. It's really your own love that's coming back to you from others. So when people offer things, gifts, this, that, when you turn them down, you're essentially turning down your own love. You're turning down your own infinite abundance too.
I see.
So when you begin allowing yourself to receive, you know, these compliments and these, you know, gifts or, you know, da-da-da-da-da, then that's just you giving yourself an opportunity to receive that which you put out. And then when you allow yourself to do that, it makes you feel good. It brings a little excitement, a little flutter of the heart. And what's that do? Excitement generates, you know, a higher vibrational frequency, which, boom, going to add more power to your law of attraction.
Great. Thank you so much. That's good advice for me.
Wonderful.
You're wonderful. Keep doing what you do.
You're too kind.
I do have one more question about the Draconians. I felt like a negative energy around me, but maybe there were just positive Draconians just sucking my in.
Look at it this way. A fucking positive alpha Draconian could literally be sitting in front of you physically, but if that idea that a benevolent Draconian exists, you aren't really gonna, you know, be aware of it. So to get to that awareness, you almost have to be approached by a pretty foreboding, intense, maybe what could be felt as negative, but as we all know, we exist in a law of confusion.
Yes.
So it's just the illusion. Yes. So what you're seeing, what we're feeling is the benevolent aspect that you're connecting with, that you now are developing that connection with.
Yes.
The foreboding negative one, think of it as the benevolent one, you know, but, you know, he was like, this is him, but now he's like, hey, I'm over here, really, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you help me, like, you know, get all me back together and purified and that type of thing, you know?
Thank you for that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually, now. I'm just not used to it, that's all.
I mean, now you're getting used to it. Now you're
Oh, froze. He'll be back in a second.
It's there for you.
Thank you for that. Yeah, that helped a lot. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I just started connecting with them, so, and all my energy has been draining away ever since. That makes sense now. Okay, Eric. Yeah, we're gonna have to close her down because I have to go, and others. We can always you're welcome to come back tomorrow. So, or welcome to back anytime.
Wonderful. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, guys. Again, my love and my appreciation for everyone else's love and support. And I'll be pranking some of y'all real soon.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Much love, y'all.
Much love.
I'm gonna hang around in spirit with this guy because he's got a lot of fun stuff to play with. So
cool.
Much love.
Much love.
He's serious. Like he's like really like just kind of just still chilling with me. Like I can feel him like kind of like right here.
Yeah, that was cool. Thank you, JC. That was very interesting. That was fun.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt Lakesh's energy, but I felt like Lakesh was like I kind of felt like, you know, like fist pumping, kind of like, huh, what? Oh, sorry guys, I'm partying. Kind of felt like, you know, when you're partying.
Yeah, I picked up a little bit on him, then it all drained out.
Yeah. That's what it was. They were partying. Hey, Lakesh is a partier, bro. Lakesh is a partier. He loves a good party.
Very cool.
And crystals too. If you guys want to get a pass to his planet, offer him a crystal as a gift. He actually demanifested a tourmaline bracelet that I had on my wrist. And what was tripped is I had 2 bracelets on this wrist and I had 2 bracelets on this wrist. And I got into my Jeep, and I wasn't driving, I was just a passenger. And I was in the vehicle for a total of 30 minutes, and I didn't move, I didn't get out. And when I got home, I noticed that one bracelet was missing. And so I looked all around, there's no broken beads, nothing. And I felt like I had a awareness, this flash of like me giving it to someone. And then I had a session with Jim where Lakesh came through, and I was like, Lakesh, I feel like I gave it to someone. And he just like, yes, but I haven't received it yet. And then I had this flash in my third eye of I saw the bracelet, and then I saw the bracelet and like inside a human heart. And then it came to me like, oh, it's in my heart. And then Lakesh, yes, it is, yes. And then that's when he told me like that's like my pass to like go holographically, astrally, and working to physically to the planets they exist on.
So how many crystals do you have, JC? Could you show us your crystal?
I can grab the one bag that's close. I got.
Let's end the recording.
Yeah.
I gotta get going.
Yeah, this is full. This is like kind of full. But
very cool.
Yeah, we'll do a crystal one again here soon.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's end. Anybody want to do a blessing before we close down?
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry to do cut to do cut blessings to all. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll be back here tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern, and we are slowly letting new people in, so we're working on it. And chat room will be open probably, if not tomorrow, it'll be open Wednesday. Hey, thank you everybody for coming.
Much love. Thank you all guys. Thank you very much.